Well, it's been a long process, but we're getting somewhere finally. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to mold out one of my hatches for my leaning post. And it's gonna be, I want it to match the color, but I don't know what the color's gonna be yet. So I looked at different color gel coats because I'm gonna do gel coat. And it was just way more expensive to get already colored gel coat than just regular old white gel coat. It was like I think it was $35 for a gallon. And I was like, well, I saw somewhere about pigment. So I got to looking at that, and I used to mix paint, worked at an auto parts store through high school. So it's not a big thing to me, but to do it in the small volumes, I got to get it just right. I'm not going to do weight because it would just be so minute. It would be hard to get it exact without a really good scale. So I'm going to try to figure out a way and try to get my color for the boat. Gel coat, some black pigment, and enough MEK and wax additive. I think I can do this boat, and I don't know how far this gel coat goes, but hopefully 2 gallons will get me. And I was going to order colored gel coat, but I was already ordering my resin from Boat Builder Central, and this is only like $53 a gallon. And I mean, you've got to have your MEK and wax additive, but I mean, that's $10, $8 a gallon. So I mean, that's just, and the pigment I got off Amazon for, I think it was $14. I should have ordered it from there, but it was a little bit cheaper. But I was going to try to find some blue as well. But I'm just going to go black because I want to go with a gray. And the colored is about $83 a gallon, already pigmented. So, I mean, this is going to save quite a bit of money doing it this way, hopefully. So I've got exactly 2 ounces. And I don't know, I was just thinking about this, and it's going to be about impossible to do this and keep it consistent, because you can already see I poured 2 ounces. I turned the cup a little bit and it's a touch over. So I think for my parts and pieces this will be okay, but whenever I do the hull and the console, I think I'm gonna have to get a good scale and weigh it out. But I think the one I've got may work, so I may be good there. But we're gonna go ahead and see exactly how much pigment it takes. I'm gonna start out, I got these little syringes, I thought that would help. I'm gonna start out with like 1 ml and see what that'll do. I got this off Amazon, and the reviews were really mixed on it, so I don't know how this will work. I'm hoping it'll work good. It says it's for epoxy and gel coat, so I mean, it should work, but you can't put too much in there, and it's for a pastel color, which is fine. I'm gonna go with, I like the Whisper Gray, but the Whisper was just a touch too light for my taste. I wanted it just a touch grayer. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make sure I can mix up the same amount every time and put the same amount of pigment in. And I don't know how much that's gonna be yet, so we gotta figure that out. Now I can go ahead and tell you, this stuff is thick as all get out. I don't even know what consistency it's like, but that's exactly, it's hard to tell on camera, but that's 1 ml. So that's gonna equivalent to not much at all. So I'll mix that up and see what that looks like. All right, well, I've got it mixed up, and it is literally almost impossible to get on camera right. But if you want Whisper Gray, there's your mix. But that's just a little light for me. So I'm gonna put 1 more ml. All right, well, that's 2 mLs to 2 ounces. So ml an ounce. And it's like 5. See, the boats will, well, it's dirty. Here, I find a piece in the sun. And then my shadow gets in it, of course. About impossible to tell. It's still a touch light for me. All right, so I don't know if you can pick it up. That's 3, 4, 5. 5 mLs per 2 fluid ounces of gel coat. So I should have done 1, because I mean, that was about a perfect Whisper Gray. So I think 5 is where I'm going. I think that'll be good. I don't know if on camera it kind of shows, but it's kind of amazing how that black, it almost looks blue. It's a blue rag, but that's the color I'm gonna do the whole boat. I think it's gonna look good. Well, it's definitely gonna save me some money in the long run, I hope. But I had an epiphany. I don't have an epiphany, but I had an idea when I was ordering stuff for the other parts of the boat. If you haven't seen those videos, check those out. But I got some black gel coat. So I was thinking, You know, a quart of black gel coat is $12. A thing of pigment is $14. So I'm gonna try later on in this process of rebuilding this skiff, I'm gonna try some of this black gel coat and see what it does. So hope you're liking the videos, hope this helps somebody out. And you know, I've used it so far on some molds, and you know, some of the reviews said that it wouldn't set with, it would somehow inhibit the gel coat from setting. And I haven't had any trouble with it. I've done a couple molds now and everything's worked good. So I think it's all more about temperatures and getting your MEPK right. So as long as you pay attention to that, I think you'll be okay. In one of my other videos down the road, when I ordered this black gel coat, is I ordered some Duratec, I think that's how you say it, and styrene, which is a thinner for gel coat. And I'm gonna do a little test, and I wanna see if the Duratec is all it's cracked up to be, because it is ridiculously expensive. So I wanna do a couple little experiments down the road, do another video, and see how all that works out too. Okay. But hope this helps somebody, hope somebody save some money, and please subscribe, leave a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.